Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 18th to the 24th. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising, and I hope y'all are reading your Rising. It's very important. It's the other half of your sign. Now, listen, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, but I use astrology and my guides to bring a lot more clarity and to get a little bit more specific with what's going on for you this week. Now, you'll notice that I'm not in my normal environment. I'm still on my road trip. I'm in a hotel in Washington, D.C., but it's really nice, right? Sagittarius, listen here. This is a big week. This is a huge week, especially because the Sun and Mercury are going into Leo. That's a lot of activity going into Leo, all right? That's a fellow fire sign, Sagittarius. So that's really good for you. I feel like that's going to help you. I feel like there's a lot of new stuff that's going to help. Of course, if you've been following along and watching my videos in the past, you'll know that this is the summer of love, okay, for Sagittarius. A lot of activity, especially with Jupiter and Aries in your fifth house of love, but also family and parents and, even children and creativity. There's a lot going on there. That's why we do tarot, to get to a little bit more specific, get to the bottom of it. But now, here at Sagittarius, you may this week start thinking about starting something new in terms of, even if it's a hobby, maybe taking a cooking class, maybe even going on a trip, like planning a big trip, okay? Leo is your ninth house, so that is mind expansion. That's, a little bit of education there. There's travel there, but long distance travel, there's publishing. There's a lot. Again, we're doing tarot to get to the bottom of it, all right? So, theme of the week is Eye of the Tiger, and the reason why is because I want you to think of that 80s song, but also, if you want the Katy Perry song, Roar, right? And it's funny because Leo is a lion, so to avoid confusion, at the end of the day, I just want you to tap into your inner spirit animal, all right? So, Sagittarius, I've given this a really good shuffle. We are going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Now, again, I do the traditional Celtic cross spread. If it's what my clients prefer, if you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Now, secondly, if you are new to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and I would truly appreciate it. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And, I love y'all. I love the comments y'all leave. Y'all make me feel so happy. You really make my day. Okay, so Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising. What a week. Man, talk about new beginnings. Talk about exactly what we're talking about. The ninth house. Oof. Woo. Okay, so let's get started. Ace of Wands. Oh gosh, this is gonna be great. Okay, you got the Ace of Wands. And again, sorry, I'm not in my normal place, so this is the best setup I could do, but I'll bring the cards up so you can see it. Ace of Swords, we're starting off with, so you could have had some sort of breakthrough soon or recently, all right? This came up in your past, all right? Some sort of mental breakthrough, something about with ideas, something about, there could have been something that was holding you back too, Sagittarius, but in the end, there could have been something that you overcame, okay? Because this is a card of victory. You can see the crown and the wreath like on the sword, all right? And this is a double-edged sword. With great power comes great responsibility, and looks like you played fair and you did come across with great power in your favor. This is amazing because a lot, the sword is a mental suit, so a lot of intellect, okay? A lot of what's going on up here, all right? Now, I love that because you are the one who's wielding that sword, right? All right? And you did it in a great way. Now, look, it brought you to the High Priestess, who is in the heart of your spread. Now, what did I say earlier about all that activity in Leo going into your ninth house of mind expansion, all right? So she really is the guardian of the subconscious. We love the High Priestess. We love her so much, okay? You can see her sitting between the two pillars here, whether you want to call it light and darkness, whether you want to call it conscious, subconscious. Listen, at the end of the day, what does this mean? It really is deep down that inner wisdom, all right? I want you to find it this week. It looks like you will. I'm getting a very good energy that you will. And I feel like it's something that y'all want too, okay? Now, again, this is the most psychic, the most intuitive, the most even mystical person in the tarot, okay? You can see that she's very passive, all right? Very passive, just sitting there, okay? Now, I want you to, it looks like this week you will be getting a little bit in touch with your intuitive side, okay? And that's really good, because how can we make decisions without trusting ourselves, trusting our gut? How can we do anything without really being confident in who we are, right, Sagittarius? So I'm glad that you agree with me. Now, the problem is you got Temperance in your challenge area. Temperance is a great card, all right? Temperance is a really good card. This is really all about moderation, taking things, you know, step by step, testing things out, right? And here's a great thing, okay? First of all, we called her the guardian of the subconscious. You can see the archangel here putting her foot in the water, the collective unconscious, right? She's testing. In the day, back in the day, she was known as the alchemist, all right? It's really, and you can see here, the 2 cups, right? Pouring it, balance. This is all about balance, but finding the right balance, finding that perfect balance. Think about alchemists, right? Getting all those little ingredients and making that full recipe, and everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be perfectly balanced, right, Sagittarius? So, because it came up in your challenge area, I want you to think about that a little bit, all right? I want you to spend a little time thinking about what it is going to make, in terms of your life moving forward, what is it that you need more of and less of, okay? Especially internally too. Just don't think just like physical environment, okay? Our physical reality. You think inside as well. What do you need more of? Do you need more love, okay? Do you need more care? Do you need more happiness? Do you know what I mean? Like, try to find that balance within as well, all right? It's interesting because this is really soul related, and I know I don't want to get too hippy-dippy here, but it really is related to like your spirit, okay? And, you know, very, 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 we want to activate it a little bit, okay? Because I think that's something that you want to do anyway. Again, the message I'm getting is that Sagittarians are ready for that. You're ready for that. You're ready to move forward. Knowing who you are down to the core. Remember, spirit animal, eye of the tiger, find it. Find that within you. Now, you did get the 2 of Pentacles in your crown, okay? I call him the dancer of the tarot deck, okay? He is juggling, and he's doing a damn good job, all right? Even if the world around him is really chaotic, he's doing a really good job juggling, okay? Now, here's the thing. My question for you, Sagittarius, because this came up in your crown, all right? You could be juggling a couple of different things right now. There could be a lot of things in your head that doesn't... maybe a little overwhelming for you, or there could be a decision that you have to make, or there's possibly even 2, you know, people that you're dating, or maybe even 3 or 4, lucky you, who you have to decide between. Now listen, this is really interesting because she is sitting perfectly between the 2 columns. This is all about balance and moderation, right? In your crown, a lot of imbalance here, a little bit of instability. You can see that he has 1 foot just kind of off the ground, and also his shoes are green, all right? Now, you know when you hear that phrase, oh, don't let that person do that hard job. He's a little green. You know what I mean? Like a little inexperienced. But here's the thing. So it could be something that's very new to you, this thing that you're juggling, or this new, what's going up in here, maybe some new ideas or new ways of thinking. But listen, here's the thing. You can see the 2 pentacles are bound in the sign of infinity. All right. So what does that mean? You could be juggling these ideas, these thoughts, this decision, these situations your entire life and do a damn good job doing it. Or you can make a decision to make a decision, all right? Now, there's a lot of harmony here, okay? Harmony within, balance within, and I want you to remember that. Now, you did get the 4 of Cups in the root, okay? Now, here's the thing, Sagittarius. You've gotten this card before, all right? We go way back. I've done your readings for a while. You've gotten this card, all right? Now, here's the thing. 4 of Cups You can see the young man under the tree. Listen, okay, a little bored, right? Little just kind of like, a little ungrateful. You can see he has 3 full cups in front of him, the universe, hand of God giving him another cup. And he's just looking at it, he's like, So my question for you, Sagittarius, is where are you in your life right now where you need to find that passion? Okay? Because this is, listen, it's all about being grateful, right? It's all about being, he's a little ungrateful, all right? I'm not gonna lie. Look at the way his arms are crossed. He could also be really bored. You could be bored in a certain situation. You could be a little bored with your job or a relationship or, even your family life. There could be something. And that's why I'm saying, please find that passion. Please find that spark. Please trust your intuition. Get to know your intuitive side, okay? That's going to get you out of this, all right? That's going to get you out of feeling this way, all right? Now, I don't want you to feel... I don't want you to feel complacent, all right? I don't want you to feel like, I just really want you to be grateful for the things that you have in your life right now, okay? Because I feel like some Sagittarians are on autopilot, and I don't mean that in a bad way. We all do that. I do that all the time, where you just go through life, and you're not really aware in the moment, okay? And I want you to be aware. That's why the High Priestess showed up in your reading, okay? She wants that awareness. I made up a word, awareness, which is the word awareness and clarity combined. So I want you to have awareness this week. Who am I? Anyway, so here's the thing. You did get the King of Wands. This is great, all right? So future area, once you get a little bit more, once you find a little more balance within and harmony within, especially like your spiritual side, okay? And even just your intuitive side, wow. And making that decision, listen, King of Wands is in your future. This is beautiful. This is amazing. I call him the Steve Jobs of the tarot deck because Steve Jobs was one hell of an entrepreneur, okay? He did not work for anyone else. No way. He was an inspiration. People looked up to him. People admired him. He's a household name. Iconic, okay? Like the King of Wands. This is your future area. This is the direction you're going, Sagittarius, and I really love that for you, okay? It just takes a little bit of mind expansion. I want you to open up a little bit, but also like inside, just spiritually. Just do a little bit, okay? This week. I don't know. Listen, it doesn't matter I don't care if you meditate for an hour. I don't care if you go out there and, walk your dog for 30 minutes or even just brush your teeth and just 5 minutes, just meditate, or maybe 2 minutes, right? That's all it takes, okay? I just want you to be aware in the moment, okay? Because that's going to really help. It's going to really help you tap into your intuition. Now, Sagittarius, let's get to your crown. Or I'm sorry, your slide. Oh, gosh, I can't even talk today. Your staff. Road trip brain. Sagittarius, listen. Hello. How are you, Sagittarius? Look at this. I'm not even joking. This is amazing. I think this could be the best reading you've had, now that I think about it, in the past few weeks. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. You got 2 nights, you know that, right? First night you got is the Knight of Wands, all right? So listen, fiery things are going to happen, all right? In terms of career. In terms of career, Wands, listen, obviously represent a lot of things, but here's the thing. With your reading, with the energy I'm getting, with the King of Wands sitting in that throne, the entrepreneur of the tarot deck, you getting the Knight of Wands really active, okay, but also really fiery. Now listen, Sagittarius, we know you're a fire sign. We know those planets going into Leo, fire, okay? So already it's a fiery week for you, but the fact that you got the Knight of Wands. Knights are fire. Wands are fire. Things are going to get really hot with your career. Things are going to move really fast. This is really transformative energy, okay? Very transformative energy, but also really, really, really strong, powerful energy. It's almost like when I say your spirit animal is like going wild right now, all right? And this is really like you're moving forward with this career, in terms of career, in terms of work, in terms of like even ideas that you have. Maybe if you're in the creative field, whether you're a painter or a screenwriter or a writer, or like there's so much happening, and it's like it's literally like on fire. Okay, maybe not literally, but you know what I mean. Now, you did get the Justice card. This is really interesting when the Justice card comes up. It came in your external factors area. All right, so listen, I'm not gonna lie. When I talked about harmony and balance, I really want you to remember that, okay? That really is the takeaway, especially your intuitive side, your personal side, your interiors, okay? But the Justice card, because 6, right? Harmony, harmony, harmony. Justice card came in your external factors area. So if you are looking for justice for something that happened to you, listen, it's coming, all right? But at the same time, this justice, do you see any water in this card? No. Leave the emotions at the door. She has that sword and the scale, okay? This is all about balance, all about making everything right. You can see the sword, right? Raised to the sky. It's all about truth, okay? Now, here's the thing. If you there's almost like, I feel like what's happening here, there's going to be this purging, okay? You're going to find this, you're really going to tap into your spiritual side or intuitive side, or, just awareness. What did I say? Awareness. All right. Now, I want you to use that sword, and even if you don't, it's going to happen. To cut any drama from your life, okay? That's what the Judge or the Justice card does. Now, listen, came in your external factors area, so it looks like it's going to happen, okay? It's a big card of karma, so if there is something, it is, it's good. All right, never mind. You did get the 6 of Cups, okay? So you see you got 2 6s here. All right, 6 is the heart of the tree of life. 6 is all about harmony. Now, listen, one of my favorite cards, sweetness, all right? Kindness, sharing. This is really beautiful. You can see the farmhouse they're in. It's really enlarged. This is the only card where, like a house like this is so big, okay? A lot of security here. Things are gonna work out in your favor in a great way, okay? Again, external factors area, all right? I want you to really, really tap into yourself though, and I know this, I keep saying that, but it's really important, especially those nostalgic moments. Card of nostalgia, I want you to think about things from your past that brought you a lot of joy, and you may also run into a lot of people that from the past, all right? That could happen this week, and it could start happening soon, all right? Because that is a big card of nostalgia, and I feel that for you. You also got the 10 of Pentacles. It looks like you are wanting to come to the end of this cycle and start like a new cycle, but that card is all about legacy, okay? That card is all about like fulfillment. This card is basically, you've reached the promised land. Now, one other thing I'm going to point out here, especially for Sagittarians who are here for home and family, because that is a big deal right now, especially with Jupiter and Aries in your 5th house. Like I said, that's love, okay? This is a summer of love, but it's also family, parents, children. Now, you can see that there's an old man here, a young couple, and then the child in the corner, okay? That's really 3 generations here, okay? So when I say legacy, we're talking like family legacy too, all right? So a lot of y'all may have family on your mind right now, and that's really good, and you can be there for them in a huge way when you really fall into this self-awareness. And at the end of the day, you did get the Knight of Cups, okay? I love that for you, Sagittarius. I really love that for you. Now, if you're single, Sagittarius, this came in your final outcome area, so you may meet someone soon, all right? And I love that for you. If you are in a relationship, your relationship could go to the next level. But at the end of the day, if you're not here for relationships, this is also career, maybe new partnership, all right? This is essentially, he's in pursuit, right? In pursuit of his passions, his ideas. He's so romantic, all right? This is pursuing love, but not only love for humans, but love, or like, relationship wise, but love for what you do, love for your passions, love for the work that you do, all right? He is really the knight in shining armor that you hear about in fairy tales, but at the same time, he is the very pursuing, you can see the wings of imagination on his helmet. A lot of pursuing in terms of creativity too. Sagittarius, this is a beautiful reading. Okay, it really does. It does pay off when you do get into touch with your intuitive side. Okay, really just I was about to say specialize in it. Really hone in on that, and focus on it a little bit this week. Okay, this is really great. A lot of great activity in terms of career, but also I really love that the Justice card came up right next to the Six of Cups. That says a lot. All right, you're gonna feel it. I know you're gonna feel it. Sagittarius, I love you so much, okay? I love you a lot. Thank you so much for tuning in. It would be great if you like and subscribe, and if you haven't already. And if you subscribe, you know I love you. I love all my Sagittarians. All right, I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.